DreamWorks HQ. Quick, we need an idea for a movie to make us some money. Shrek 5. Trolls 3. Dogman and Captain Underpants.
Like most people in the world, I read books. Except illiterates, I don't know how many there are left, but either way. I read books, and when I was a small child, I remember distinctly reading Dav Pilkey's amazing novels. I mean, calling them novels may be a stretch to adults, but to my standards as an adult now, and to everyone I know, it's a pretty high standard. And who could forget the cinematic masterpiece that was Captain Underpants? Despite the fact it had a lower budget than a lot of projects, than even Despicable Me, it had a lower budget than Despicable Me, and that's saying a lot. And despite all that, it looked visually impressive and it had some amazing voice acting, great moments, and perfectly captured a movie based off the books with the correct style. It was perfect. So why the hell did it not make a lot of money and get subpar reviews? Despite this movie deserving of more than enough awards, unfortunately, it didn't really hit the standards as other movies because, unfortunately, people are uncultured. However, obviously, fans have been waiting and waiting and waiting since 2017 for a Captain Underpants sequel. However, it's been more and more likely we'll never ever get one. However, a book series that has gone on even longer than Captain Underpants is the Dogman series, and is almost equally as loved as Captain Underpants. So naturally, fans were quick to point out that making a Dogman movie would be huge. The book series is still going in strong with its 12th entry as I remember, and obviously it wouldn't cost too much money compared to a lot of their bigger projects. And 8 years later, we did not get anything. However, there were rumors that Universal was going to make this movie with DreamWorks. And while at first I thought it was some lame rumor that was going to get brushed aside a few months later, we got a trailer mere hours as I'm recording this. A trailer for a Dogman movie. So finally, after 7 years of waiting, we are finally gonna get the Dogman movie. Obviously, there is a small little problem, and that it's gonna be coming out next year in January 31st. So after 8 whole years, fans will finally get to watch the Dogman movie. So obviously there are concerns with this movie. I mean, it is living up to the expectations set by Captain Underpants. Will it be worse than Captain Underpants? Will it be the same level as Captain Underpants? Or will it become the cinematic masterpiece that I pray it is and be better than Captain Underpants? Like I said earlier, I loved reading the Dav Pilkey books. I read the Captain Underpants books back to back. I still have them somewhere lying around, and I have the Dogman books lying around somewhere too, and I read them to death. I love these books so much, and the Captain Underpants movie was too perfect. So if this Dogman movie manages to recapture that love, damn, that'll just be it'd be better than world peace, I'll tell you that much. However, there is a slight issue beyond that, because obviously now that this movie is finally coming, what would happen after this movie comes out? If this movie turns out to be a big money-making movie, then we'll probably end up getting another movie. But if it does hit Captain Underpants standards, where it's a cinematic masterpiece among the fans, but not a whole lot great compared to literally everyone else, then we may never get another movie like this again. So we need to pray that it makes back enough money for the guys at Universal and DreamWorks to go. Maybe a third movie would actually be really nice. I think I can at least guarantee that this movie will be good. I mean, come on. Ricky Gervais is going to be voicing a robotic, psychotic fish. That is going to be hilarious. I have no clue whether this movie's going to do well. For all I know, it could absolutely make a smash hit in the box office. It could get 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It could have everyone head over heels for the film. It could make $1 trillion for all I know. Then again, it could also go the other way around and could be the worst book adaptation movie of all time and maybe barely make $1. But who knows? From what I can tell, the movie looks great, and it's better to keep my hopes up than assume it's going to go badly. So hopefully in the early stage of 2025, in January 31st, this movie will turn out to be the cinematic masterpiece we all know what it can become.